Hi, I'm Joey, this is Ryan, and we're going to be demonstrating a technique for fightculture.net. It's actually the Monson show, so Ryan can take us back. So I'm in a side mount position. So I have the arm underneath the head, I have the gable grip here, really good pressure. I'm going to start this technique as soon as my opponent starts to bring this arm across and starts to push me away. Okay, that's where I'm going to start the technique. Okay, so as soon as he starts to do this, and he's pushing me out because obviously he wants to snake out, okay, the arm that's underneath his neck, okay, that's going to come up, and that's going to come around his neck, and it's going to shoot underneath to here, okay? So I'm here, it's going to come up, and I'm going to shoot underneath his head, okay? When I shoot underneath his head, I want that arm as deep as I can go, okay? So I'm in this position, and what I'm actually doing is when I shoot that arm, I'm actually going to grab the inside of my leg here. So I'm here, in this position, I'm going to come over his head, and I'm going to shoot underneath his neck, and I want to shoot that arm again deep, and I'm going to grab the inside of my leg, and that's going to make it super tight. Okay, so again, I'm here, he brings that arm in the front, they're scooting me away, I'm going to bring this arm up, it's going to go underneath his neck, and I'm going to grab the inside of my leg as tight as I can. Okay? The tighter that I make it here, the tighter the choke's going to be. Okay? Once I have that arm on the inside, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot my legs backwards, and I'm slowly going to melt. My body's going to melt into him. Okay? So I go from here, just shooting my legs backwards, and I'm going to melt into him like this. Okay? Once I'm in this position, this arm is going to come up, and I'm re-grabbing my hand on this side, and in a second you're going to see that angle. I'm going to grab my hand, I'm going to have an S grip here, and I'm going to line up my body with his. And notice how I'm not popping up to my toes, I'm still melted into him, and I'm going to line up to here. My body's straight. Okay? These chokes nice and tight. I don't want to leave my head in this position here, because one of the ways for him to counter is if he brings his arm to the inside and pushes my chin away, then I'm going to lose the choke. Okay? So rather than leave my head here, I'm going to touch my forehead to the mat. When I touch it to the mat, I want to squeeze my bicep, and I'm actually pulling my left arm to the right side, and I want to drop my weight into this left shoulder into his throat. So my head's here, I'm going to drop it to the mat so he can't counter me, squeeze my arms, and drag my left arm across, and drive my left shoulder pressure down into his throat. Okay, so again, on the side mount, your opponent brings his forearm, pressure drive you away, this arm comes up, shoots underneath his neck, grab the inside of your own leg, I melt down into him, this hand comes across, I re-grab my other hand, and I S-grip, I keep this pressure, and I line up my body with him. I don't leave my head here, I put my head to the mat, then I do all my little tweaks to finish the choke. I drive my left shoulder down into his throat, and I pull my left arm across. So I'm going to do it again, and this time you're going to get the details on this side. So beginning, he brings his arm across, pushes me away. I bring my arm around, grab the inside of my leg, flip all my legs down, melt into him. This hand comes, and I grab this arm. And I get a nice good S grip here. So it comes across to here. I line up my body with this. I have the S grip. I don't leave my head here. I put my head down on the mat, and I'm actually, this hand, a good solid S grip, and I'm pulling my arm across. Because I want, the less space here, the better. The tighter the choke's going to be. I'm grabbing here, my head's down, and I'm pulling and driving my shoulder down. So I'm here, S-grip, head goes down to the mat, and I finish the choke. Okay, one more time, in this angle. Side mount, pushes my face away, head comes, underneath the neck, grab the inside of my leg. Here, hand comes across, I grab, I melt down, bring my body, and line it up with his. My head doesn't hang out here. It comes down, and I finish too. One more time, full speed from this angle. And that is the Monson show from the side mount setup. And that's for FightCulture.net.